My name is Kerrin Kokot, and this is Animation Editing. Editing is the process of putting recorded sound and picture together to tell a story. It all started in the late 1800s with the first motion picture that used celluloid film. But it was far from easy. If there was a mistake that had to be cut out or a scene needed to be added, the editor would have to physically cut the celluloid strip, make the adjustment manually, and then tape the strips together to create the final film strip. Light would then be projected through this final film strip, and that's what audiences would see, often with surprise and wonder. This is what we call linear editing. It's editing in line. It takes a lot of discipline. There's no undo button if you make a mistake. Over time, technology changed, and today we edit movies with computer-based digital tools. With digital filmmaking, we can swap shots and scenes around easily, bring new media into our projects with a click of a button, instantly jump to another part of our film, or go back to previous versions of our work as many times as we want to. This is called non-linear editing, and it's why you'll sometimes hear editing systems referred to today as NLEs, non-linear editing. Now, even though all editing involves the process of putting sound and picture together to tell a story, there are a few key differences between editing animation and editing live action. In live action filmmaking, footage of the actors or action is shot with a video camera or film camera and then handed over to the editor to assemble and then fine-tune. In other words, the editor is working post-production. In animation, editors start at the beginning of the process. They work very closely with the director and people we call storyboard artists who rough out all the action in the film in illustrations. We'll get to that a little bit later. These illustrations are then given to the editor to cut, first as a rough assemble and then a fine-tuned edit. And this goes on to be produced by the rest of the animation team. The final sound and image gets produced. That's why we say that editors in animation generally work pre-production. In the rest of this series, I'll discuss how editing is used throughout the animation process, and I'll share some editing tips and techniques to help you take your films from good to great.